inauguration day when Donald Trump was in office, I didn't even notice that this DeepSeek application hit the App Store. And what this application is artificial intelligence. People are calling it a ripoff of ChatGPT 4.0. Perhaps it is. But what it definitely 100% for certain is at least 50 times the processing power and the AI potential of ChatGPT wrapped up in a nice Chinese packaging. And oh, by the way, instead of charging people for it, we're going to give it away for free. Now that is a bomb on the United States economy if I've ever seen one dropped. And interesting that China dropped that on Donald Trump's inauguration day when he is talking a lot about the tariffs that he is seeking to impose on China, and not just China, but all of our foreign trade partners. Now, that's really interesting when we look at it under this light now. As a disruption to the United States economy, it kind of reveals that the tech geniuses that were talking not but a minute ago, remember Mark Andreessen? He was just on the scene. He was going from podcast to podcast, preaching to the world about his insights that he has specific knowledge into because he is so close to the tech sector. Now what's happened? All of that seems to be a lie, right? Because China's already 27,000 steps ahead, because what they've revealed in their release of this new artificial intelligence, DeepSeek, is what they intended to do was break this moat. Now, if we consider the engineering architecture behind artificial intelligence as Microsoft versus Apple, originally, we just had Microsoft. That was the one operating system that everybody knew. That was ChatGPT. The way that you interfaced with ChatGPT was you asked it questions and it gave you answers. It had all of the knowledge behind the scenes, and you had to interface with all of the knowledge at the same time. You can imagine that this took a lot of capacity, right? It's hard to run a network infrastructure set up in that manner. So what DeepSeek did was they set up their infrastructure in a completely different manner. We're going to have specialized robots for medicine and history and engineering and mathematics. And we're going to continue to query our genius robot that has all the information, and we're going to pepper it with questions, but we're going to contain those questions into different compartments. Those compartments are going to be math, health, science, entertainment, Hollywood, all these different categories. And we're going to go to that specific chatbot. When you ask us a question, we're going to ask the specific chatbot that's already been querying for that knowledge. That's going to cut down on our runtime. It's just a different way to set up the architecture behind the scenes. It's no different than Apple and Microsoft, right? Different operating system, different architecture behind the scenes, going to require different operating hardware requirements for energy usage and things of that nature. That's kind of what we're looking at. And when China dropped that bomb on the United States on Inauguration Day, on Trump's Inauguration Day, this DeepSeek AI technology, that's kind of what they were trying to do. They were blowing up the United States tech industry by saying, you guys don't even have the first clue of what the potential is for this technology. And $400 billion, that's what the United States was about to dump in investments into these AI technologies and create a moat around them, preventing anyone else from trying to run their algorithm because of potential catastrophic issues. That's crazy. And that's what China did. That's what they did by dropping that technology on us. And I don't hear a lot of people talking about it in that context, because from that point of view, this is a whole different thing. That could be the first shot across the bow heard round the world at Lexington and Concord. We have no idea how this is going to play out. That's why in real time, it's important we pay attention to what the hell is going on and what they're hooking all these things up to. They wanted to hook all of these AI servers up to nuclear technology. That's right. Not months ago, Google, Amazon, Meta, all of these trying to secure nuclear facilities to power these servers. And that is just the current event. So what's going on now?